name is Cherie. This is my story of how Jesus made me new. Okay, here we go. Before I became Christian, my life was, it was all about me. It was just about me. It was about what I could do, material, beautiful men, and just having that kind of lifestyle. My view of God before becoming a Christian was more of a punisher, was more that if you could not control your life, that you had to have this person control your life. My mom left us when we were 5, and all 6 of us. My dad was an alcoholic, and he dropped us off at foster homes when I was 7, and everybody was adopted out, except for me. I was always told by my dad that image was everything. Image, your hair, your tan, what you drove, the people you were around, that you stayed birds of a feather flock together kind of thing. And so I always looked for that in men that needed me because I could take care of them. And I always wanted to find someone that would take care of me and love me like I could love them. I was looking for something that I've never found, and that was just someone to just love me for who I was, and that how much I could love them, they would return that love. I think I can look back at my life and I could see the unhappiness, and I always felt like there was something else. There was something else out there. I didn't know what, and I didn't know how I was going to get it, but I always felt there was something. There was always an emptiness and a sadness, and just, even though I had tons of friends around me and the material and the husband and the kids, and it looked all good on the outside, I was just lonely, so very lonely. December 29th, changing everything, meeting a bunch of friends across the street at Bob's Burgers, I think it's called, and we were going to have breakfast and then go work out. As I was driving, GPS said make a right, and I made a left. And I made a left because I heard it was like almost a command, a voice in my head to do so. And it was something that you just did not, you took frivolous, you did it. And so I made a left, called my friends, they came over, and I thought there was just a play or something here, something on, Sunday. We came in, used the bathroom, and then sat up on the balcony. At that time, Pastor Adam was sitting down there, and he was telling his story and his past. And I remember sitting there thinking that here was a man that was crying. I've never seen that in a man, this softening. And he was telling his story. And I did for a second. He was talking that he was on drugs and how he was saved. And I just kept thinking, if he could be saved, I think that is what I'm missing. And at that time, I heard that voice again. And it was the most peaceful, calming voice. And I remember thinking that I was so many points up on Pastor Adam because, ka-ching, ka-ching, because I just liked men and beautiful things, and he liked drugs. I never did drugs, so I thought I was really great. And I remember sitting there and hearing that voice, that same voice that told me to turn here, and said, sin is sin, and forgiveness is forgiveness. And it doesn't matter if we, are nasty to somebody or if we love men. It doesn't matter. Sin is sin. That was a really cool night. I wasn't ready for it. They invited me over for dinner, and I brought cupcakes, and I thought it was kind of cute. They're cute Christians, and it's cute home and cute family and cute kids. And it seemed like it was all that perfect Leave It to Beaver that I couldn't stand. And so I kind of came with an attitude. I remember just sitting there thinking, oh, beam me up, Scotty, get me out of here. So I sat there, and I guess Jeff was doing some questions to see if I was a Christian or not, because I was trying to walk that path, so he was testing me. So I was reading out of the Bible, and finally it came to the passage, and I for the life of me, I can't remember where it's at, but I stand at the door and knock, and that touched me, and that just broke everything inside of me, because I thought, God doesn't say he's banging on the door, he's going to grab you by the arm. He says, I stand at the door and knock. If anyone hears my voice, I'll sit and have supper. And I thought that was it. And it took me 7 tries to read that passage that night with Jeff. And that's when I accepted Christ, between soup and cupcakes, with that perfect bowls. What didn't he do? I mean, it blows my mind. I think he died on the cross for our sins, for my sins, for everybody's sins, and that I don't have to carry that guilt and that pain and that shame and that loneliness and that sadness anymore. That he died and he took it all away. And everything about me is just washed clean from that day that I accepted him. I think GCC group, they're like a family, because they don't expect anything from me, and it's just that love, and that you can call them at any time, and I can cry with them, and if I'm hurting, and it's taken that loneliness. God's been so good to me that not only did he give me family, he gave me friends. They have done everything for me. They help me move. They love me. I mean, they care about me even when I think I'm not really careable for, if that's a word. These people they just help. And it's a great feeling. My walk with God now is, he has shown me that I can trust a man. I truly, truly believe that I can go to my Father at any time. I think just every part of my life has changed. I'm peaceful. I don't worry. I don't worry where I'm going to live or what job I'm going to have, because I know that he knows already. And if I worry, it's just a waste of time. So I go to him for everything. He takes away everything. He will completely make you new. But I believe when you get so low that those tears that run down your face, I believe that you can feel his hand wipe them away and making you whole, making you different, making you new.